Hey everyone, I'm Zac Tegeler. I'm a PMP mentor with EduHubSpot, and I'm here with Sunil Setty, who passed his PMP exam just a few days ago. Sunil, I want to start with what everyone wants to know. Who is this guy that passed the PMP exam 4 days after finishing his boot camp? If you want to give us a little bit of your professional background, and then why did you choose to pursue a PMP?
Sure, definitely. So thanks, Zach. So as Zach mentioned, I'm Sunil Setty. So my professional background is I worked with SAP, which is a German-based company for almost 19 plus years. So I worked with on different roles, starting from developer till product manager as well as project manager. So I was doing many customer implementations, mainly in the S4HANA migration from on-premise system to cloud systems. And I was doing the project manager role where I was supporting many customers as a role of project manager. Okay. The reason for planning or pursuing the PMP certification was I had a couple of reasons there I would like to mention. One is to formalize my project management skills and to align with the global standards, as well as another thing is while doing PMP, I also get connected with multiple project managers. And this is good to build and learn from each other. And most of us know nowadays the AI is doing a lot of stuff, and which will also have an implication or influence on the PM role. And this is something which I also would like to learn. So these are some of the reasons why I thought of doing PMP certifications. And the motivation for me here is there are two things. One is I might to improve my capability or ability to deliver successful projects. And the second thing is to open up new opportunities for me.
Amazing. So what was the process like for preparing for the PMP exam? What would you say was your biggest challenge? And then how did you overcome that?
Actually, the biggest challenges I faced maintaining the momentum and focus. To be frank, I started preparing last year, but I paused it for different other priorities. The one good thing which helped me is to overcome this challenges. Recently, I enrolled into EduHubSpot Bootcamp, and this gave me a clear structure and a very good motivated learning environment. And this helped me to start focusing and being more disciplined in my studies. And that's how I started relooking into PMP seriously.
That's such a common experience for people that go through the PMP process, that they have that initial motivation and excitement. And then when they get in it and realize, what it takes, life happens. And so keeping that momentum is key. And you did a great job of that.
Thank you.
How do you feel like EduHubSpot, whether it's the bootcamp, the simulator, mentorship, or any of the content that we have, how was that helpful in your preparation?
I think I would really say thanks a lot for you, Zach, in this case, because just to let everyone know that I attended the boot camp and my mentor is Zach. And this was very instrumental in my success, I would say. The sessions were highly structured and interactive. And I always keep telling, whenever I used to have an interaction with you, Zach, I used to mention that you keep emphasizing the conceptual clarity again and again, bringing in during the sessions multiple times. You used to bring that so that people will understand the concepts very well. This was very helpful. And the second thing is the video content and mock test, which is available in the EduHubSpot portal, right? So this also helped. Actually, the mock test seems little difficult, but actually that helped me to understand where are my gaps and to improve and where I need to concentrate more. So that clarity it gave. Actually, that really helped. And I heard a lot of people, the previous people who have done the PMP, they feel that mock tests are difficult than the PMP tests. And I also felt the same. Yes. Because whenever I did the mock test, there are more than one answer. It seems good. I used to, because I checked where my questions or where my answers went wrong. And then I realized that my selection was also a good choice, but there was one better choice. Yeah. Because when we know the concept very well, then we'll be able to really differentiate that crucial, that's minor part. Okay. And when I went to the PMP exam, the questions were not so confusing, actually, to be frank. It is little simple compared to the mock test, but actually that helped me in this journey.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's much better to feel over prepared and to feel like the practice is hard versus getting surprised by the real thing.
Exactly.
So I
Agreed.
think that was what happened to you. You got there and you were so prepared. You went through your preparation that by the time that you got to the real thing, it felt almost easier.
Yeah.
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 Tell us about what your study strategy was and if you developed like a daily routine, especially in the, let's say, month leading up to the exam. What did that look like for you?
Yeah, actually, since almost a month, I started focusing on this since I registered for the boot camp. And before that, I was doing little bit preparation, but not very focused. So after the, during the boot camp, so what I did is I planned a schedule. Means every day I used to look at the videos. Sometimes I have also gone through the boot camp videos as well, just to go through and identify some of the important points and to make a note of it. And then going through the videos, going through the mock tests, and reviewing my questions, answers, what went wrong, where I need to focus, and all those things. So every day I used to at least dedicate 2 to 3 hours or maybe 4 hours for this, at least. So that way I could work on more or learn more within a short period of time. So the thing is, one thing I once again want to re-emphasize is during the boot camp, what you have taken, there itself, many concepts I got that clarity. I have told you one thing, like for example, the mathematical calculation like EV, PV,
Yep.
AC, and all, right, earned value, present value, and all. So you gave me so much clarity. Then I was so confident, if in the exam I get any such question, I need only 15 seconds or maximum 30 seconds. I don't take anything more than that, because it was very clear for me. But unfortunately, there was no mathematical question this time in the PMP, so that was surprising. But I was so prepared in that sense from the mathematical question perspective. So otherwise, yes, the regular study plan and attending the sessions from you and clarifying any doubt when I used to approach you, you used to quickly reply back to me. That was very helpful. And I think focus. You need to focus every day regularly, and that helped me.
Yeah, a lot of people feel intimidated by a certain concept, whether it's EVM or whatever it is. So even if that wasn't present on your exam, I think going in with that confidence was very
Yeah,
helpful
yeah.
for you.
No, I think for the people, I will tell that please attend a session from Zach, so then you will understand it very easily.
Well, today's about you. So why don't you tell us your experience on exam day? What was the day of the exam like? How did you manage, your nerves or whatever you were feeling? And then how did you manage the time?
That's a very good question. To be frank, usually sometimes I get overwhelmed or a little bit stressed out just going to the exam. But having a talk with you a day or 2 day before the exam was very helpful. I think you always kept on mentioning, don't worry, on that day of the exam, don't try to study or something. Means whatever the concepts you have learned, you're good. I mean, you are building me more confident. Okay, so confidence in me. So that was one important thing. And you always asked me to keep calm myself. So okay, so that was very helpful. I think keeping my mind calm was a very helpful, in the sense I could easily look at the question and understand things. If I'm in a tension mood, definitely answering 180 questions is not a simple thing. So the first point is keeping calm mentally, and then is the time management strategies. That is very very important, because once we sit into the exam, we don't realize how the time goes. To be frank with you, I did only two of the mock test out of the many mock tests in available in EduHubSpot. So I was still not at very well managed with the time. For the first 1 hour, I spent too much time in few questions. I was not managing the time, and then I realized it, and then I was able to pick up in the rest of the time all the other questions. So time management is very crucial. Don't spend too much time in one question just analyzing. If something is not clear, it's better you can select most appropriate answer and then go to the next one. And then another thing is the mock text. Once again, coming back to the mock text, which we did in EduHubSpot portal, that helps a lot because, as I said, even though it looks like little, what do you say, tough questions or a little difficult questions, but that helps us to prepare well for the exam. So yeah, I think that should be my take here.
Yeah, you shared with me offline that first hour you got through maybe 30 or 40 questions, but your concepts were so strong that even with that extra time that you spent analyzing, you were able to get through and finish and pass. So that really shows how strong your concepts were.
Thank you.
Of course.
And also, I think leveraging all the mentors and all the support system here in the EduHubSpot, I think that helps to prepare well for the exam here.
Well, you took advantage of it. So what's something that you could tell someone who's wanting to get their PMP? What is their best piece of advice that they could take from you?
So first thing is, anyone who are appearing for the PMP, they need to stay focused and consistent. And time management is something which they have to adopt. And means find a structured course or courses from the EduHubSpot and focus on understanding the concepts, so that rather than just memorizing. See, even though I was hearing from people who did the PMP earlier, and also within EduHubSpot, and you were also mentioning, learn the concepts, because memorizing all the stuff really doesn't help, because all the questions are scenario based. We need to understand the we need to understand the content and all those things, okay, but the concepts and the PMP principles, means, for example, very simple example, being servant leader and going to the root of the cause before even taking any action. So all those things were very crucial, because sometimes when we look at the question and look at the answer, many things looks good for that to handle the question, but when we know the concepts, we will be able to better pick the most relevant one. So that's why we need to make sure the concepts are good, and then go through the mock tests, which is very important, because that is when we will realize our understandings, our gaps, where we need to improve, and utilize the mentor structure available in the EduHubSpot, wherein people like you, Zach, are available to support, guide, and clarify things. So that is the best thing. If they do it with the clear timing and focus, I think everyone can really, clear the exam.
That's a great advice, man. And again, amazing job. I don't think I've seen someone 4 days after completing the boot camp schedule and pass their exam. So that's really astounding. And for EduHubSpot being a good fit for you, you made the most use of every resource that we provided, and that should really be an inspiration to everyone wanting to get their PMP.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And thanks for all your guidance and sessions. Actually, that helped me a lot there.
Absolutely, man. I know we're going to keep talking in the future. I wish you the absolute best of luck in your career.
Thanks a lot.
And congratulations. You've been a PMP for just a few days now, but you've built those concepts over time. So amazing job. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Zach.